Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers are in for Thursday, July 17, 2025. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning, tries to guide Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna. Felicia Scorpio, Christina Wagner, issues a warning. Plus, Professor Henry Hank Dalton, Daniel Goddard, makes a promise to Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy. Let's begin with Lulu and Dante, who will have a tense discussion about their son. Lulu is horrified that Rocco Falconeri, Finn Carr, found out about Britt Westburn, Kelly Thibaud, before they could explain. Now Rocco is angry and has reached out to Liesl Obrecht, Kathleen Gatti. Before we get to Rocco, let's talk about Dante and Lulu's interaction. It is teased that the characters will clash. Then, in a preview clip, Lulu passionately urges Dante to do something in order to get his son back. Then we have Rocco, who will meet someone. Sitting at a table in a public place, Rocco tells an unseen person, "You came." It sounds like that could be Liesl, who Rocco sent an email to last Friday. Rocco will want to know information about Britt. So I'm wondering if Thibaud's return could be new flashbacks for Rocco's story. General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, July 17 reveal that Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, will face the consequences of her actions. In a preview clip, Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, bursts into an office and demands to know why Nina lied to the press about him. Then Sonny is asked to make a sacrifice. It's not clear if Nina asks this of the mob boss or if it will be someone else. There is also Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, who has a favor to ask of someone. Meanwhile, Felicia Scorpio, Christina Wagner, gently urges someone to drop this. With the whole situation with Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, and Jacinda, Paige Herschel, I wonder if that is what Felicia is referring to. There is also Jocelyn, who jumps into action. Then, the preview clip shows a startled Joss listening to Hank. The professor will inform the WSB agent that the exciting work is going to start soon. So that might force Jocelyn Vaughn, Bryce Durfee, and Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna, to make some more bold moves and fast. General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, July 17, reveal an explosive episode packed with jaw-dropping twists, unexpected returns, and raw emotional fallout that will leave Port Charles reeling. The drama unfolds at lightning speed as secrets unravel, loyalties shift, and long-anticipated confrontations erupt. Jason Morgan finds himself blindsided when an unannounced visitor shows up at his door. The enforcer, always calm and composed, is visibly shaken when Liesl Obrecht reappears after months in seclusion. Her return is as mysterious as her sudden disappearance, and while Jason demands answers, Obrecht remains cryptic. She mentions classified intel regarding someone close to Jason, something that could not only affect his future, but also the safety of someone he loves. Jason isn't sure if he can trust her motives, especially considering her complicated past and ties to numerous enemies in Port Charles. Still, the urgency in her voice is impossible to ignore. She warns that someone within their circle is working against them, feeding critical information to the wrong hands. Jason realizes he must act quickly, but not before figuring out who the mole is. Meanwhile, Nina Reeves is devastated after overhearing a conversation that changes everything. She walks in on a private phone call between Valentine and Martin, catching a fragment about Crimson and a hostile takeover attempt. Her heart sinks as she connects the dots. Valentine, the man she once trusted with everything, may have been conspiring behind her back to take full control of the magazine. She storms out without confronting him, her mind racing. Later, Nina meets with Ava Jerome, desperate to vent and plot her next move. Ava, ever the strategist, encourages Nina to stay silent and gather more intel before exposing Valentine. but Nina isn't sure she can keep quiet for long. The betrayal cuts deep, not just because of the professional implications, but because it confirms a growing suspicion that the man she once loved has been manipulating her for months. As Nina grapples with this emotional blow, Sonny Corinthos reaches his breaking point. After weeks of threats and subtle attacks, someone finally crosses the line, and Sonny explodes with rage. It all begins when he receives a shocking update from Brick. One of his warehouses has been ransacked, and the message left behind is clear: back off or pay the price. Sonny immediately suspects a rival faction, but Brick warns that the sabotage feels personal. Furious, Sonny begins barking orders and demands answers. He believes someone inside his operation has flipped, and he's determined to find out who it is. At the same time, Ava, who has her own reasons for being nervous, admits to Sonny that she's also being followed again. This confirms Sonny's suspicion that a larger plot is unfolding, one that may target not just his business but his family. He calls a meeting with Dex and Jason, warning them that it's time to prepare for war. The situation escalates even further when Jason mentions Liesl Obrecht's warning. Though Sonny has little patience for the woman, he acknowledges that if she's back, something serious is about to go down. In another corner of Port Charles, Carly Spencer crosses paths with Nina, and the tension is immediate. Nina, already rattled by Valentine's betrayal, accuses Carly of trying to exploit Crimson's internal chaos to build her own media empire. Carly fires back that Nina's paranoia is showing, and if the magazine is collapsing, it's because of her own poor choices. The exchange grows increasingly hostile, and Carly drops a bomb of her own. She knows about a secret meeting Nina had with a corporate rival, and she has the proof. Nina walks away humiliated, knowing that Carly may now hold the upper hand. At General Hospital, TJ Ashford treats a patient brought in under mysterious circumstances. The man, unidentified and unconscious, shows signs of poisoning, and TJ is disturbed by the symptoms. After consulting with Elizabeth Weber, they conclude that the toxin used isn't something easily accessible. They immediately contact Anna Devane, suspecting a criminal element at play. Anna arrives with Jordan and begins an investigation, suspecting this could be linked to the attack on Sonny's warehouse. It doesn't take long before a shocking clue connects the patient to a name from the past: Victor Casadine. Could this be a posthumous play from Victor's contingency plan, or is someone else using his methods to create chaos? Meanwhile, Spencer Casadine finally confides in Trina Robinson, admitting that his return to Port Charles isn't just about family. He's on a mission. He explains that he intercepted communications from an old associate of Victor's, someone believed to be dead. Spencer fears this person is trying to rebuild Victor's criminal network and may already be operating inside the city. Trina is shaken by the revelation, but agrees to help him dig deeper, despite the risks. Their emotional moment is interrupted when Spencer receives a cryptic text. "You're already too late." Panic sets in as he realizes the enemy might be closer than he thought. Elsewhere, Brooke Lynn Quartermain gets an unexpected call from Maxie Jones, who urgently requests her help. Maxie is drowning in problems at Deception and believes someone inside the company is sabotaging their upcoming campaign. Brooke Lynn initially resists getting involved, but Maxie hints that the person responsible has ties to the Quartermain family. That's all it takes for Brooke Lynn to spring into action. Later, she runs into Tracy, who seems unusually interested in Brooke Lynn's new project. Suspicion grows that Tracy might know more than she's letting on, and could even be involved in the sabotage for her own corporate games. In another intense development, Willow Corinthos makes a bold move and schedules a private meeting with Diane Miller. Though she's been loyal to Michael, recent events have left her questioning her future. She wants to know her options legally, especially if Michael continues down a path of secrecy and manipulation. Diane listens carefully and advises Willow to tread carefully. While separation is an option, It could have serious ramifications on custody arrangements and public perception. Willow doesn't make any decisions yet, but it's clear she's considering a major life change. Meanwhile, Michael is growing increasingly involved in a risky alliance with Drew Kane. The two are plotting a high-stakes maneuver that could bring down a powerful business rival, but the cost could be severe. Drew warns Michael that the operation is dangerous, and if exposed, could land them both in federal prison. Michael insists it's worth the risk, especially if it neutralizes threats to their families. However, he doesn't know that someone is already onto them. In the shadows, a corporate spy is tracking every move, and it's only a matter of time before the trap is sprung. Back at the Metro Court, Christina Corinthos Davis has an awkward run-in with Molly Lansing Davis. The tension between the sisters is palpable, worsened by unresolved feelings about the parenting of baby Jude. Christina wants more time with the baby, but Molly accuses her of trying to play mom. Their bickering draws attention, and Alexis Davis steps in to mediate, but her presence only fuels the fire. Molly accuses Alexis of always siding with Christina, while Christina accuses Molly of being possessive and controlling. The family drama reaches a boiling point, and Alexis leaves deeply worried that the sisters may not be able to reconcile. Across town, Jocelyn Jacks visits Carly and voices concerns about Adam, whose behavior has become increasingly erratic. Jocelyn suspects he may be hiding something serious, and she fears getting dragged into another toxic relationship. Carly advises her daughter to trust her instincts and not ignore red flags. Later, Adam is seen alone in his apartment, receiving a phone call from an unknown number. The conversation is brief but ominous. "You've done your part. Now disappear." The mystery surrounding Adam is growing darker, and Jocelyn may be in more danger than she realizes. As night falls on Port Charles, Jason heads to the bridge, the place where he often goes to think, and meets with Sam McCall. She was the one who tipped him off about Obrecht's return, and she has more intel to share. Sam reveals she's been conducting her own investigation into a secret fund connected to an offshore account in Liesel's name. The money trail leads to someone close to Sonny, and Jason realizes the betrayal Obrecht warned him about may hit closer to home than expected. Before they can talk further, Jason gets a call from Sonny. Another facility has been attacked, and this time, a guard was killed. The situation has officially turned deadly. As Thursday's episode concludes, all the players are on edge. Jason is haunted by Obrecht's cryptic warnings and the threat of a traitor. Nina is plotting revenge. Sonny is out for blood. Liesel's return has thrown everything into chaos, and the question of who is really pulling the strings remains unanswered. With lives on the line, hearts broken, and alliances shifting, Port Charles may never be the same again. Stay tuned as the storm brews and the battle lines are drawn. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.